Hello, my name is Hannah Hart, and this is Beyond the Plate with Cappy.
Hey everyone, this is Cappy, and you're listening to Just the Plate, a production of Beyond the Plate. Just the Plate is a short segment where chefs describe a dish or a recipe that is meaningful to them. Now, as you know, we usually have chef seasons where chefs walk us through a dish that they make in their kitchen or at home. And during this celeb season, it's been pretty exciting, actually. Some of these recipes have come from our guest's book, some from a restaurant they're involved in, something they cook at home. You'll just have to wait to see what else we have in store. I actually have cooked most of these dishes from Just a Plate episodes, and there are many listeners that have too, so let us know if you are cooking these recipes. Hashtag BT Plate Podcast. So last week you heard from Hannah Hart. Hannah Hart is an entertainer, food enthusiast, and two-time New York Times bestselling author. She has over 5 million digital world followers, and she created a YouTube series called My Drunk Kitchen. Since then, she has co-produced and starred in multiple films, and she has a series for the Ellen Digital Network. She's one of Hollywood Reporter's new digital disruptors and one of Forbes 30 Under 30. Anyhow, as I always say, if you missed last week's episode, please be sure to check that out. But for now, Hannah Hart is walking you through her recipe for French toast. She loves it. I love it. It's basic. It's only French toast. But something about homemade French toast is really doable and really delicious. She says people will always be impressed by a French toast recipe if you make it for someone, so give it a shot. I'll stop talking. This is Just the Plate.
Here you go. Ready? Here it is. So people will always be impressed if you make French toast. So my advice to all humans is to figure out a way to make French toast in a way that works for you. If you have friends over, it's a really fast and easy food to make if you're feeling like a special treat. I'm personally a savory person, but I know a lot of people that love a sweet from time to time. And you can make a delicious French toast just by using some good bread, some eggs, a little cinnamon, and, some like really great quality maple syrup. So here's how I make it. So a quick and easy dish that you can make to impress your friends who've spent the night after a night of rabble-rousing is obviously to make some eggs. But if you want to impress people, you can make some French toast. French toast is really easy. If you have bread at home, that's a wonderful accomplishment. I can't keep bread in my home because I will eat all of it all the time. But if you happen to have some bread around, you can go ahead and soak it in some eggs that have been whipped together with a splash of milk, a little cinnamon, and that's it. Maybe throw in some nutmeg if you're feeling extra fancy. Then you're going to dip your bread into the eggs, grill it up on a griddle, not a pan, and then eat it. And eat it with something tasty that you like a really great dark maple syrup or just butter. You do you. So if you haven't had French toast in a long time, I encourage you to try making it at home because you can control exactly how much maple syrup you put in there. And some powdered sugar, maybe if you want that. But I like it simple. I like it savory. And I like it served hot.
You said dark maple syrup. Are you like a real maple syrup girl? Or are you like Aunt Jemima?
I mean, if I had maple syrup in the house, yes, I would be. But I work from home, and so I keep literally as little, just what little I can in this house. You know what I mean?
Who doesn't need a good French toast recipe because it's freaking delicious?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Hannah. I really appreciate your time, and I'll let you get back to it.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thanks for being so fun to chat with.
Of course. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Find more on Hannah Hart by Googling Hannah Hart. I'm kidding. At hannahhart.com. This episode was produced by myself along with Ian Cohen and Joel Yeaton. Find me and keep up to date with this podcast across all social media platforms at On Cappy's Plate or go to BeyondThePlatePodcast.com. Beyond the Plate is on Twitter at BT Plate Podcast and Facebook. Please rate, review, and or subscribe to this podcast on your listening site of choice. Thank you for listening to Just the Plate, a production of Beyond the Plate. I'm Cappy.